Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. So I just thought I'd talk a little bit about where and when I started guitar and what this piece is and why I learned it. This was the first classical piece that I learned on guitar when I was studying classical. Back up a little bit, when I was 16, I learned on electric guitar, playing neoclassical, Bach and stuff like that. Way into that. And I got really good in a short amount of time, like a couple years. I was teaching guitar from my teacher. And then I decided at some point I wanted to go, like middle high school, that I wanted to go to music school. I was like, well, I'll just stay in Chicago. That's where I grew up. And it was basically recommended that I learn classical guitar because it was the college that I was looking into in Chicago was predominantly classical. So I had already a little bit of a classical background, but no fingerstyle background. And so I sought out a classical teacher to get me prepared. And he did for a few years. I took lessons with him. And yeah, this one, that was the first song I learned in developing my right hand technique. And yeah, what I didn't know at the time was that set off my love for fingerstyle guitar. I wasn't really necessarily into, well, I was into classical, but I was into so many other forms of music. I was a metalhead, loved heavy stuff, Pantera, Metallica, all that stuff. And yeah, so I was just soaking in all the music around me. It's great, going to CD stores and yeah, it was a cool time. Then, so yeah, I started learning classical guitar, and I didn't know that a right hand technique in classical would help me play all these other type of country, Western type style, like Doc Watson songs. That's primarily with the pick, but I started to get more and more used to fingerstyle. Because the classical, like when you get a really good right hand technique going. I'm not saying mine's perfect, not by any means, but it really got me to learn a good foundation for fingerstyle, and all these other songs just came much more naturally to me. So that's just all to say, I really think classical guitar is, you don't have to play classical guitar itself. You can play the stuff on a Western steel string. I'm just saying the right hand technique in classical guitar can really help with learning everything, you know. So stuff like that. I'm not playing it all that well on this guitar. A little bit wider. I'm making excuses, but, you know. But yeah, so learning that stuff is really great. Like Tommy Emmanuel stuff. He plays with a thumb pick, something like that. I still can't get used to these things. For some stuff, it's really, really great, but I just choose my nails most of the time. So if you can grow nails, that's another thing. If you can grow nails, man, it really becomes a lot more natural and a lot easier to kind of get into fingerstyle. But a lot of people swear by those thumb picks, so what do I know? Anyway, so if you want to learn fingerstyle, if you want to learn some of the country stuff, Western, if you want to get into like Bob Dylan even, or, you know, Never Going Back Again, like Beatles' Blackbird, that comes from, actually I did Blackbird last week or the week before. It's a great song. It's really fantastic for your right hand fingerstyle. Can I remember it? Yeah. I'm using the wrong fingers. What am I doing? I think he got this from that classical song. I don't know the name. Andantino, I think it's called. Anyways, right hand technique. And the main thing with the right hand fingerstyle classical technique is your thumb is playing these bass strings. So the 4th, 5th, and 6th string predominantly. And your other 3 fingers play the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string. Your thumb is labeled P in notation, I, M, and A. C is your pinky, but we don't use your pinky all that often. So, yeah, this is a great, great song because you get that, you learn that thumb, you learn that right hand control, and not putting your pinky down. That's also kind of better if you don't put your pinky down on your guitar. When your hand is up in the air and you have control, having your right hand on your guitar, you have total control over your guitar with your arm, and so it allows your hand to be stable. So yeah, learn some classical tunes. If you have a guitar teacher around you that can show you some stuff, or go online, easy classical songs, learn the right hand technique. That can open up a huge door for you. Just by 2 cents. All right, bye for now.